Hey guys, how's it going? I'm back with another video, and this is going to be yet another CD pickup video. Now, I know what you guys are probably thinking. It's like, well, Adam, didn't you just do one last Wednesday? Yes, I did, and I'm doing one again this Wednesday. Now, I have 5 CDs here, and this is actually probably going to be I don't want to say my least anticipated video. Well, obviously, it's not least anticipated for me because I like these albums. But I'm just saying, you guys may be a little surprised as to what I actually did pick up. Uh, this isn't, there's no metal in this. It's mostly 90s, two 90s rock albums, an early 2000s rock album, and a Christian hard rock album that just came out last year, I believe. So, yeah. Without further ado, let's just get started. First, we have an album from a band that I've been into for a long time. I've known about these guys for a while, and I think that they're severely underrated. They're a band that started in the early 90s, and but this album is from 2003. It's the band Vertical Horizon of the album Go. Now, the only thing I don't like about this is you can clearly tell this is like a bootleg type version because it doesn't have like the artist on the back, and there's no lyric booklet. I'm pretty sure this is a Photoshop cover. But yeah, it's a great album if you like early 2000s soft rock is what it is. And it's an album that I've been wanting to get for a long time, and I never really got around to finding it. I finally found it on Amazon. That's why I love Amazon. They never let me down. Well, they haven't yet, anyway. Okay, next is another 90s band. It's two albums by the same band. First, we have Tonic with Lemon Parade, which came out in 1996, I believe. Now, I gotta be honest, like I said in last videos, I am the type of person that will get an album just for one or two songs, and I only got this album for the song If You Could Only See, which I believe is the song that actually made Tonic famous. So, yeah. But there's a lot of great tracks on here. Again, if you like the softer side of rock. It's nothing extreme, nothing, out of the ordinary, really. But yeah, good stuff on this album. I highly recommend it. One more album from Tonic. This is the follow-up to Lemon Parade. This is their album Sugar, which came out in 1999. And, the same story goes for this one. I only got this album because of one song. That's the song You Wanted More, which was the hit single from this album. But once again, a lot of great stuff, a lot of hidden gems on this one, just like on Lemon Parade. Yeah, and the only reason I wanted You Wanted More was because it was on the soundtrack to American Pie, which, is probably one of the greatest coming-of-age movies of all time. So, yeah. Okay, next is the Christian rock band that's not well known. I think they have two albums, and this is their third. It's a band called The Protest, and the album is called Legacy. Now, I don't know much about these guys. I do have their previous albums, but yeah, these guys are kind of unknown, which is why I'm doing my best to support them and doing my best to support bands that people don't really know all that well. And I definitely think these guys could be up there with other Christian rock bands like, I don't know, maybe Disciple, maybe Red, maybe even Skillet, like the old Skillet. uh, you know, stuff like that. I definitely think they're worth checking out, though. This album is really short, though. It's only like 32 minutes long, which is short for an album. Uh, but it's still good for what it is. I think it's really promising. Here's my final album. Now, I kind of lied when I said I didn't have anything too heavy. I lied because I actually got this album a couple of nights ago at Walmart. I found it just for $7, which is a good find if you ask me. And that's Slipknot Volume 3, The Subliminal Verses. I guess you guys can tell I've been getting into Slipknot a lot more lately. And I know a lot of people are probably thinking, well, it's about time. It's about time you finally decided to join the maggots. But, no, I mean, I've always considered myself a casual Slipknot fan, nothing hardcore. But the more I keep listening to the deep cuts on this album and All Hope Is Gone and Point Five, The Gray Chapter, which are the 3 Slipknot albums that I do have, I find myself becoming more and more in awe as to what I've actually been missing from Corey Taylor and company. I got this album for Duality, Vermilion, and Before I Forget. Those are the only 3 that I knew from this album, but I'm loving songs like The Blister Exists, 3-0, and Circle. Circle is a slow one, which kind of surprised me. But yeah, definitely good stuff from Slipknot, old school Slipknot. And I am looking forward to Slipknot's new album coming out later this year. Maybe I'll make a separate video on that, hyping that up. Anyway, guys, that is all my albums for this pickup. As always, I want to hear what you guys have to say. Did I make some good picks? And as always, what do you recommend that I get next time? So, as always, leave a comment down below. Subscribe to my channel. Tell your friends about me. And as always, I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.